probably the second time I came here. The first time I was pretty young. Second time I came here, he talked about some animals that I don't think really exist.
Well, you don't think they exist?
You know,
Steve,
well,
do you
why-
doubt
why
the
do you-
veracity of your father?
Why do you guys talk
Let me
about
suggest this
Now,
to
wait
you.
a
Let me
minute.
suggest this
Bruce.
to you. Many guests also came here, not
That's
believing
right,
they
that's
existed,
right.
who left with a
They
whole
left
different perspective
believing
on,
all of
on
this.
life.
Absolutely.
Okay, they're
Let
there are
me
two
get
animals
first
I
one.
remember.
They're the Renasti horses
The
and the
Renasti
tree frogs.
horses.
The petrified
Nobody
tree
believed in
frogs.
Renasti
Tree frogs.
horses. I
Don't
don't know
tree
the
frogs.
genus and species, but
The story on the and I think again it's a case where we were trying to be helpful to guests and to our kids and understand it. Rhinasti horses are a breed sort of between a donkey and a small horse
right,
that have evolved up on these mountains
right.
and as a part of the evolutionary effect of living on steep mountain slopes. Two of their legs are considerably shorter than the other two, which enables them to walk around perfectly level
That's right.
around the slopes
Right.
on these mountains, which you can think about, it makes sense, right? Evolution works.
Well, and they never changed their altitude because with the way they walk, they stay at the same.
Yeah.
You know,
So
they were the first designers of the topographic map.
They
You
probably
think about
were.
it, because
They probably
when they got
put
to
the trails.
94
Do you suppose
9,400 feet, they marched all around. That's what these
Those
mad
lines-
guys.
the lines you
Lines
see
are from
on a
the
map are
Rhinasti
actually
horses.
trails of Rhinasti horses?
And they've never gotten. Have you
That's
ever seen
right.
that they've gotten credit for it?
Nope, never,
Ever.
never. Anyway, guests would come up here and they're
So
from
how can you
Kansas.
doubt that Rhinasti horses exist
And
when you
they'd
look
be-
at a topographic
and they'd be
map?
nervous about bears and things like that. And so we would try and help them understand the full range of threat in that Rhinasti horses are a very vicious animal, okay? And yet the answer is so simple. And
That's
it's,
right.
it's obvious once you understand it.
You run
If
uphill.
You run uphill or you run downhill. Because
can't
they
follow you.
can't.
That's
They
right.
try to turn to come after you and they fall over.
That's right.
So knowing that, you're totally safe up here. We would explain that to people, and it would be amazing the extent to which they would work on making sure they had a route picked out that was either uphill or downhill, okay? And a red light is flashing.